multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch.
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. The past, male pattern baldness.
Leggies.
Got one right now. The urge to pop that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day. What we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money! Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good. Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Oh.
Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in. I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be here.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in. That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara,
Ginger.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence. Excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
Well, hello to you, and you. Hello, Team TG Mom. Hello, Divine Virtuous Woman Zero. Welcome into another edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all you here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 destinations for you this evening. Ooh, we got a long virtual tour tonight, but it's going to be a good one. We're going to kick it off with Young Miami. Now, if you remember Monday morning edition of Virtual Tour Live, I teased this potential destination, right? And so, y'all, Young Miami is going to interview somebody. We will talk about it because I have thoughts. Now, I don't think it's going to go well for this interview. ABC, y'all know the debate is on September 10th. Well, somebody had something to say. There's been developments. We'll talk about that. Mariah Carey, we all saw the news that sadly her mom and her sister passed away on the same day. We'll get into that. Dr. Chanita Foster went live on Instagram last night. Of course, I was in the chat with all of you. And, I didn't stream it because, to be real with y'all, I love it when I get to stream the show. I love being able to stream the things outside the show, but you have to know when to hold them and when to fold them. And I feel that, of course, we would have had a good virtual tour live, of course, watching Dr. Chanita, but I think that this needed to be a clear, direct, and defined message. So that's why I did not stream it, but I was in the chat, and we'll get into it because I do have thoughts. Hey, my thoughts. Speaking of thoughts, hey, my thoughts. Good to see you, my friend. Hopefully all is well with you. Then Egar Bronfman Jr., y'all know that he put in a bid for Paramount Global. Well, turns out that Paramount has made a decision. I'll tell you about that. Candace Mitchell, cannot wait to tell you about this beautiful sister, what she is doing in the world of hair care. Y'all know we talked about Tiana Paris, who is from Survivor's Remorse and The Marvels. Then she's coming out with Bloom, a curls extinction line in September. So check that out on Last Virtual Tour Live. Then Wendy Williams, she is still in the land of the living, and she was recently seen in, I think, New Jersey or New York. So we'll get into that. And then Melody Cherie Rogers, or Melody Cherie Lee, if you roll that way, had an article with Essence.com, Essence Magazine. So we'll dig into that. So 8 destinations for you. Higher is waiting, low is available, but either way, we are live on tour. Yes, indeed. Here you see the virtual tour background. Yes, you do. You hear the virtual tour music. Yes, you do. And then there is, hang on, y'all. Let me get the camera together. Me, hey, everybody. Welcome in. Glad to have all you here. By the way, I got Vash to Sassy. So for those of you who don't know, Dr. Chanita Foster was giving away some products. And basically, Vash was trying to send it to Sassy. And Sassy said, DM Braylon. So she DM'd me, I DM'd Sassy, so Vash is good. And I think Couture, Sassy is looking for you, Couture. So if you happen to come on this live tonight or any of the lives this week, DM me on IG, and I will get your address to Sassy so you can get your alive. So awesome stuff. So y'all ready to do what we do? Let's go on. So we got 8 destinations for you this evening. Glad to have all of you here. Ooh, yeah, bad feeling about this. So, Young Miami is going to be sitting down with DJ Wackademics. Now, for those of you who don't know who DJ Wackademics is, he talked about the Chicago gang culture, and he disrespected a lot of people in Chicago. And on top of that, he said that it doesn't matter whether you 16, 17, 17 and a half, you will get this deal. That is what he said out loud in public, the public sphere, and also has been on about her association with Diddy. So now I see this a day ago, and this was the destination that I didn't say what it was, but I did say, but I did say in Divine Virtuous Woman's Here, we will talk about this particular destination. So Young Miami says, let's do Carisha Please season 2. Academics, I would love a sit down from my POV. Everyone's POV is very important. I'm down, and Young Miami says, hey, this is gonna be a bad interview. LOL, she needs them clicks and views, and let's have Santana backstage. I agree. Saucy going to jump out from behind the couch and Saucy, baby. They will need a whole crew to keep me off his ass. He's gonna get jumped as soon as he gets on set. By the way, he talked about PD, how he would have to come out and say that, I'm sorry for my sins. I was molested as a child, and try to defend Diddy, and just all types of stuff. All types of stuff. Went after Megan Thee Stallion. He's disrespectful to black women. So I really don't get why Young Miami would sit down with somebody who said whether you're 16, 17, or 17 and a half, you're going to get this D. I don't know why you would have him on your platform, but child, you say you want to be the next Oprah Winfrey at an award show. This is not Oprah Winfrey material, okay? I know a lot of people don't like Oprah, but she had a talk show that lasted for 25 years, so this is season 2 for Young Miami. Saying, smart move by her team, she will control the environment. I mean, just because she controls the environment doesn't mean that DJ Wackademics ain't gonna be truthful. JT is climbing the charts, and she's grasping at the straws because he could never sit down with me. While I would tune in, I think Ag has a little crush on Miami. Cloud Olympics that he's gonna do because he do anything for Cloud. She should have Santana co-hosting, and should. Very mature of her because it's no way. Please have Saucy Santana as the bartender. Oh, I am sure Saucy Santana will be in the building. I don't think this is going to be a good interview. I really, really don't. And he doesn't deserve a platform. By the way, did I mention that apparently there is a great case against him right now? That some of his homeboys raped his girlfriend. And the audio is on YouTube. I am not going to play it here, but there's a lot going against DJ Wackademics, and I would not have him on my platform. But hey, Young Miami, listen, you trying to be relevant, child. And listen, I'm not saying that Young Miami doesn't have sauce. She does. She was with the City Girls. She's got Rich Roulette. She's got a reality show that is supposed to be on BET. We covered that here on Virtual Tour Live. They're cutting out scenes of her and Diddy, but I just don't know about this. I don't think he deserves a platform, but that's just me. All right, let's roll on, y'all. More Virtual Tour Live coming at you right from the space right here, right now. So as you guys know, September 10th is going to be the date for the first presidential debate between 45 and Kamala Harris. Well, this came out 11 hours ago. From the Jasmine brand, 45 may be slowly backing out of his September debate against Kamala Harris. The Republican candidate slammed ABC, which is hosting the event. 45 says that would be a disgrace before naming others that should host the debate instead. So here we go.
ABC is a disgrace. I think having Donna Brazile sitting on that panel, and she's the one that gave the answers and the questions to Hillary Clinton before a debate. I think ABC should be shut out. I'd much rather do it on NBC. I'd much rather do it on CBS, frankly. I think CBS is very unfair, but the best of the group. And certainly I'd do it on Fox. I'd even do it on CNN. I thought CNN treated us very fairly the last time. I think Jake Tapper was very fair and Dana Bash was very fair. But when I watched this interview of Tom Cotton, fortunately he's a total pro, he knows what he's doing. And then when I watched the roundtable after that, I said the hostility is crazy. So we're thinking about it. They also want to change the rules. The deal was we keep the same rules. Now all of a sudden they want to make a change in the rules because she can't answer questions. Why doesn't she do a couple of question answers? Why doesn't she do something like I'm doing right now? She can't talk. We can't have another dummy as a president, okay? We cannot have a dummy. And the people from Vietnam agree with that.
You know, I think 45 is forgetting that she's the vice president of the United States, so she has bigger issues to deal with than be a crying little baby that honestly should have never been formed as a piece of sperm in his mother's vagina. Okay? Okay. Oh my Lord. And not to mention too, like, those Vietnam people did not look happy to be there at all. Like, he culturally appropriates any culture just to get ahead. And this is the thing, right? You didn't want to do the debate first because she wasn't the Democrat nominee. Okay, then she becomes the Democrat nominee. Then you don't want to debate her just because you don't want to debate her. You disrespect her name. You talk about her looks and laugh and da 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 da. Then you ask your friends at Fake News, which, by the way, Jesse Waters, by the way, shout to Midas Touch for this. Jesse Waters said, and I quote about our Madam President Kamala Harris, that she would not be competent and that she would be in the Situation Room with generals having their way with her. He said that on Fox News. His mom is a Democrat and does not like her son. And I just want to say, Jesse Waters' mom, I am so sorry that you had to birth that. You should have swallowed him disrespectfully. Also, that black brother on Fox News should have been swallowed, and Harris Faulkner should have been swallowed as well. Child, I cannot. You gonna get big mad over rules? Why are you getting big mad over rules where you don't even follow the rules? Uh-oh. I got an update on that too. Let's go to the comments though. Melania, please put your baby in bed. He's whining again. It ain't about him. It ain't about him though. That part, gorgeous. That part right there. He can literally go on that stage and fart, and his face would still clap. Would still clap for him. He just says anything. He knows Kamala's going to eat him alive. He also knows ABC's going to fact check the hell out of him. The sheer irony of him saying we can't have another dummy as president. Yet he's asking us to spend the block on him. Yet you people want this child to become the next president of the United States of America. This makes no sense. Anyone who votes for this child can't be in no association with me. I'm with you. It's beyond just right is right, wrong is wrong. So I just, ooh, child. 45 is a disgrace to the human race. I've yet to understand why people follow him. He brings nothing to the table but lies. That Pokemon is scared to debate errors. Now listen, we're not going to disrespect Pokemon. Okay, Pikachu has brought more joy than this piece of ish that has brought hell. We're not going to do that to Pikachu and Ash or Team Rocket. We're not going to do that. I get you though. So, update everybody. Update. This came out, before we live on tour together here. 45 says he's accepted the rules for September 10th, which includes muted mics. The muted mics are not going to last long on them. We all know this. Former President 45 on Tuesday announced on Truth Social that he has reached an agreement to participate in the September 10th debate with Vice President Kamala Harris, knowing that the rules will be the same as the last CNN debate, which seemed to work out well for everyone. The rules will largely mirror the terms used by CNN for its June 27th debate, including that microphone will be muted as the other candidate speaks and knows who your honorary president, a person familiar with the matter, confirmed to CNN. So wait a minute, he agreed to no audience? Oh my Lord. So if he showcases himself to be an ass, then everybody will see it. Wow. Still, the Harris campaign maintains that discussions are going on with ABC whether microphones remain on during September's presidential debate, according to a source familiar with the matter. In a statement, a Harris campaign spokesperson needled 45 saying both candidates have publicly made clear their willingness to debate with unmuted mics for the duration of the debate to fully allow substantive changes between the candidates, but appears 45 is letting his handlers overwhelm him sad. 45 did not specifically mention the muted microphones in his posts, simply saying that the rules will be the same as in his first debate of the cycle with President Joe Biden. His announcement follows a period of negotiations between his and Harris's campaigns, which has reached a stalemate over specific debate protocols, particularly regarding mics when candidates are not speaking. 45's team, according to a source familiar with the matter, wanted the microphones to be muted throughout the debate, except for the candidate whose turn it is to speak, as it was the case in June. But on Monday, 45 appeared to undercut his campaign, telling reporters that he would prefer to have live microphones. You really sure about that? You really sure about live microphones being on all night? Because your mouth and the microphone don't work out too well at all. We have seen in the past now, and just we already know you ignorant in the future, so let's pretend. CNN debate rules also had the absence of studio audience. Both candidates stood at a uniform podium with the position determined by a coin flip. The 90-minute debate had 2 commercial breaks, and campaign staff were not permitted to interact with the candidates during that time. No props or pre-read notes were allowed on the stage, but candidates were given a pen, a pad of paper, and a bottle of water. It appears, however, the debates is not entirely over. 45 said Harris has declined a September 4th interview on Fox News, but that he keep the date open in case she changes her mind. 45 also teased a possible third debate with NBC News, which he said the Harris campaign has not accepted. You know what's really crazy? I mean, he has dragged NBC News for being fake over the Harvey Weinstein stuff, right? This, that, and the third. So you dragged NBC News. Now you want NBC News to help you. You dragged ABC News because George Stephanopoulos correctly questioned somebody who's a Republican and asked that Republican respectfully, why are you supporting somebody that was convicted of rape? So you wanted to do a lawsuit against ABC News and George Stephanopoulos. Now you're agreeing to rules with no audience and muted microphones. Okay. Are y'all just as confused as I am? Because I don't get it. I simply do not get it. I simply do not get it at all. Correct 100 my thoughts. Then why does he want to debate? Because there's no props or pre-read notes. Exactly. So before we went on tour, saw this story from NBC News. Y'all read it. Right there. 45 indicted again in federal election. 45 indicted again in federal election interference case following Supreme Court immunity ruling. The Supreme Court's decision barred the government from using certain official acts 45 had taken as president in its prosecution. So here's Tom Yamas, live on MSNBC, live on NBC.
Interference case by a federal.
Pull it back. Here we go. Tom Yamas from NBC News. I think he was on NBC News Now, which is their streaming service, but also too because it was a special report. They probably broke regular programming. They did break regular programming. Here we go.
Good afternoon. We are coming on the air with breaking news right now about former President Donald Trump. The former president has been indicted again in his election interference case by a federal grand jury. It comes weeks after the Supreme Court's decision on presidential immunity, which barred the government from prosecuting presidents over official acts taken during their time in office. The new indictment, however, does not include any expanded charges against the former president. Let's get right to our senior legal correspondent, Laura Jarrett. So first, Laura, walk our viewers through this. I know you have some new reporting from the Trump legal team.
The heart of this case, Tom, remains the same. It still has to do with how the former president tried to go about reversing the results of the last election. What's different is that the Justice Department has taken out things that arguably could be part of what's called official presidential acts, things that he did while he was in office, conversations he might have had with the Justice Department. As president, he is obviously the commander in chief. And so the Supreme Court said any of those conversations with the Justice Department, those are off limits. He can't be prosecuted for them. And so what federal prosecutors have essentially done is stripped all of that out of the indictment. They went before a new grand jury and got a new indictment. But again, the heart of it remains the same. It's just some of the things things that the court said was off limits are now not a part of this. The same charges, everything, the same counts, all of the potential sentence, all of that remains the same. But the timeline here is important because obviously this case was not going to trial anytime soon, and it's still not going to trial anytime soon because now the defense team is going to be able to get what's known as discovery. They're going to be able to go back and see what exactly was read to the grand jury. And then after all of that, they're going to be able to make a new motion for why this case should be dismissed. So we're talking not weeks, we're talking months here. But again, in case the former president actually is not reelected, they want to be able to have a fail-safe plan. They want to be able to prosecute him in the event he actually does not take office again.
Okay, a lot to unpack there, but just to be absolutely clear, we do not think this is going to affect the upcoming debates or the election in any way.
It can't possibly because of the timeline that I just outlined. It just takes too long. There's so much process, even if they wanted to move aggressively, and they have signaled they do. I should point out, a source familiar with the defense team that I just got off the phone with, they're trying to say this was not a surprise, this was expected because they really had no choice. This is what they were left with after the Supreme Court's decision. They're saying they still think there are fatal flaws in the indictment. For instance, those conversations with the Justice Department have been removed, but there's still conversations with his former VP.
Well, explain that. Why does this new grand jury and the special counsel still believe that those don't fall under official acts of president talking to his vice president?
I don't know. And we're going to have to see how they're going to explain that. They're going to be before the judge next week in Washington, D.C., Tanya Chutkan, and they're going to have to explain for her chapter and verse, why does this meet the test the Supreme Court outlined? A lot of people were trying to parse after the Supreme Court came out with that decision. Okay, what's in, what's out, what's official, not official. And they said a lot of things are going to be up to the trial court to decide. It's going to be up to her to make that call.
And a clear sign the Justice Department is not giving up on this case. I want to go to Von Hilliard. We've heard from the Trump legal team. Von, have we heard yet from the Trump campaign about this new indictment?
No, not at this point in time. And this is one where the campaign was looking at the reality that they were going to have potential multiple criminal trials in front of them that they are going to have to tackle the same time that their candidate, Donald Trump, was trying to win the presidency. But now with the New York trial come and gone, of course, he was found guilty on those 34 felony counts. But now we're looking at the reality that the classified documents case, if it were to be revived, it would not begin until well into 2025, if not beyond. And this immunity case also had implications on that New York trial. Of course, on September 18th, his sentencing is currently scheduled to take place in Lower Manhattan, but Judge Merchan in that New York case is set 2 days before that on September 16th to make the determination of whether the very Supreme Court's immunity decision that is affecting this DC federal election interference case could potentially nullify and void those 34 guilty counts that Donald Trump is facing for that sentencing, because Donald Trump's attorneys in that case have made the presentation to the judge that some of the evidence that went before the jury in the New York case should have never been presented because it was protected under the immunity decision from the Supreme Court. So just in a matter of 2.5 weeks, we should know whether that immunity decision also impacts his sentencing that is slated to take place just about 3 weeks from now.
All right, Von Hilliard for us. This no doubt will have some type of impact on the way Donald Trump campaigns in the future. That's going to conclude this NBC News special report. If you're just tuning in, there's been a new indictment on that election interference case.
Thank you, Tom. There, appreciate you, good sir. From NBC News here. Former President 45 has once again been indicted over his efforts to overturn his 2020 presidential election loss, an effort which culminated in the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol. A federal grand jury on Tuesday returned a superseding indictment that charges the former president with the same 4 counts he faced in the original indictment last August: conspiracy to defraud the United States, conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding, the official vote count of the last presidential election, obstruction of an attempt to obstruct an official proceeding, and conspiracy against rights. The superseding indictment was returned following the Supreme Court's decision on presidential immunity last month, which barred the government from using certain official acts taken by 45 in his role as president in their prosecution. The superseding indictment, which was presented to a new grand jury that had not previously heard evidence in this case, reflects the government's effort to respect and implement the Supreme Court's holdings and remand instructions, the special counsel said in a filing. And so there is the 36-page indictment. The Okay, there it is there. So we're going through all the pages. I'm not going to read all this. Okay, I'm just showing y'all that this is actual, factual, smacktual information. We do our research over here. Okay, we do it very well. So, damn, 36 pages. Jesus Christ. And by the way, like I said, this is not the only case. If that sentencing does happen, and I think the reason why they're probably kind of teeter-tottering it right now is because September 18th is way before November 5th, right? So if they sentence him on that day to maybe 10 years in prison or however long, right? They will have to wait until after November 5th. But then again, on election day, as I told y'all, votes are tallied over days. So the election may not be decided on November 5th, although we would love it for it to be. It could be decided on November 10th or November 11th, just to give context there. So once again, the indictment takes the position that 45 didn't actually believe the lies he was spreading in the wake of his 2020 election loss. He knew that they were in fact lies. Well, I mean, we got schematic, right? And that $1 billion lawsuit to Fox News, which I hope they are found guilty of. And that Fox News will have to talk about that they are liars. I'm praying for a guilty verdict for Fox News. Praying. Now, of course, you know, I respect journalism and staffs and crews, but child, if you're working over there, God bless your heart, your soul, and your existence. I don't judge you. You might try to make $1.15 for their family, whether it's a family of 1 or a family of 20, but still, you gotta have some soul in you, right? These claims were unsupported, objectively unreasonable, and ever-changing, and the defendant and his co-conspirators repeated them even after they were publicly disproven. The indictment states these claims were false, and the defendant knew that they were false. While many January 6th defendants have told courts that they now recognize they were tricked and lament that they were gullible enough to fall for the misinformation about the 2020 election that 45 promoted. 45 himself has never publicly admitted that he realizes that he was spreading misinformation. 45's state of mind will be a major issue at a future trial, which will take place before Election Day and could be complicated if he wins. If 45 is victorious, he or his appointees will almost certainly kill the case, as well as other January 6 prosecutions. 45 has referred to Capitol rioters as hostages and unbelievable patriots, and he has indicated that he may pardon many, if not all, January 6 defendants. 45 said he absolutely considered pardoning every single January 6 criminal defendant, but his campaign has said pardons would be done on a case-by-case basis. The 45 attorneys handling the election interference superseding indictment told NBC News that they are reviewing the new superseding indictment. So you have a new indictment on interfering with the last election. You cannot make up your mind whether you want to follow the rules or not. And then you want to back out and debate that you want control over. Okay. Oh, child, let's move on. Let's just move on. I want to see how they handle his fate in the future. I do as well. He should have never done it. He wants, of course, to hide his true nature. 45 is not interested in becoming president again. He's just trying to save his skin from going to jail and from being Big Bubba's girl on Cell Block T. Listen, you remember the SpongeBob episode with the pickles? Where is the pickles? I need my pickles on my hamburger, my Krabby Patty. Where are the pickles? And then, you know, when they, so you've been lying. You had the pickles the whole time. I'm sorry, y'all. When I saw Big Bubba, I literally thought of that Big Bubba episode from SpongeBob. Don't judge me, okay? Listen. I did see as well that his cell should be renovated by now. The justice system should send him there and throw away the key. Listen, that was the first thing I thought of, right? Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Please, thank you for your support. Absolutely. Like, comment, share, subscribe. These are the legendary tourists, the what's legendary out from sea, the virtual travelers, the virtual family, or the tour fam. As DCW has said, if you like us, subscribe, hit the notification button, and hit all so when we are live on tour or when we upload a video. Glad to have all of you here. So, we talked about Young Miami and DJ Academics. We talked about ABC News and all the updates before 45. Now we're going to talk about Mariah Carey. Oh, this one's a sad one, y'all. From RunOut.com, Mariah Carey's mother and sister tragically passed away on the same day. The singer, famous for her 5-octave voice, had a complicated relationship with her sister and mother, though she dedicated the memoir to the latter. Global superstar Mariah Carey is dealing with the unfathomable grief as her mother and sister passed away on the same day over the weekend. The emancipation of Mimi songstress confirmed to TMZ that her mother, Patricia Carey, and her sister, Allison, died within hours of each other. My heart is broken that I have lost my mother this past weekend. Sadly, in a tragic turn of events, my sister lost her life on the same day. She said in a statement to TMZ, she did not specify which day they passed away. I feel blessed I was able to spend the last week with my mom before she passed. Carey said, I appreciate everyone's love and support and respect for my privacy during this impossible time. Carey did not disclose what caused the deaths of her family members. I'm sure that there will be an autopsy report in time. Mariah Carey had complicated relationships with her mother and sister. Carey 55, had what is described by NBC News as a complicated relationship with her mother. Carey elaborated on her mother, a former opera singer with Andy Cohen on Watch What Happened Live in 2020. She told Cohen that part of the reason she wrote her memoir, The Meaning of Mariah Carey, was to emancipate herself from the struggles of her upbringing by her mother. In the book, Carey said the mother-daughter relationship was a prickly rope of pride, pain, shame, gratitude, jealousy, admiration, disappointment. Carey wrote that one day she inadvertently let out a chuckle when her mother sang the Michael Jackson song in an operatic tone. Patricia Carey immediately ripped into her daughter for her imprudence. You should only hope that one day you become half of the singer that I am. Carey wrote that her mother said at that time, having people you love be jealous of you professionally comes with the territory of success. But when that person is your mother, the jealousy is revealed at such a tender age, it is particularly painful. Carey's relationship with her sister Allison was even more convoluted at times. TMZ reports that her sister filed a lawsuit against Carey over claims of abuse outlined in the book. Her brother Morgan Carey also filed suit over passages in the memoir. Despite the oft-contentious relationship, Carey dedicated part of the book to her mother. Woo, child. Man, listen. Prayers up to Mariah Carey. I mean, first of all, to go after your dream is always a risk of no one liking you, right? Even if you've done nothing wrong to them, whether they are, on Coca-Cola, and, out of their rabbit ass mind, or any other circumstance. But to have that from your mother, to say you should hope to be as good as I am, and downgrading your daughter's gift is disgraceful. And also, too, everyone has their own side to a story. And so I do pray that Mariah Carey is okay. And this is hard, families are not easy to be in or to create or to be a part of. And so it's very multi-layered. So I do wish Mariah Carey well, but I saw the news yesterday and I was just like, okay, we got to talk about this because everybody is going through family stuff. Even in our own sector, there are some deranged, crazy, sycophants, lost and really should have never been born into the world, speaking out of ignorance. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Boys and girls holla, men and women speak. Boys and girls holla, men and women speak. Boys and girls holla, men and women speak. So prayers up to Mariah Carey. All right, y'all. Listen, we got to talk about, because she went live last night, Dr. Chanita Foster. Ooh, Lord, that live, child, that was something, wasn't it? I didn't feel like she really needed to go live, honestly. The other side is big mad that somebody stepped to Tisha, called her out for everything that she is. And it's crazy to me that the other side can do what they want to do, but when we do what we want to do, it's not cool. And for the other side to say, y'all are so involved with this show, child, y'all just as involved. Like, really? Like, my Lord, some of y'all on the other side, all y'all got is LAMH content. You ain't got nothing else. But yet you telling the millimeters what they can and cannot do, but yet y'all can bully and all this shit. Come on now, that's just, it's deranged, and you look like a rabbit-ass dog that needs to be put down mentally and otherwise, okay? Just, I did not get it. I appreciate Dr. Chanita Foster's vulnerability in that I'm not built for this, that I almost had a suicide attempt, that her daughter is going to LSU now. Of course, y'all know, being from Arkansas, we have a rivalry with LSU and the Golden Boot, but, I am a tiger for, Bayou Barbie and that amazing LSU female women's basketball team. And also, too, y'all, this is Dr. Chanita Foster's daughter. Now, listen, I'm just like, wait a minute, y'all are twins. Look at this. They are twins, child. Hang on, it should be clearing up for just a minute. Look at this. If I zoom in. Now look at her. And look at her mama. They are twins, child. Absolute twins. Oh, my Lord Jesus. So she's going for pre-med. And shout out to her. Shout out to this beautiful sister right here. We need more of us in the medical field. From Sassy T, from the AO3 to anyone and everyone. A lot of people think, why are black people going to the medical field? Why are black people going to property preservation? Why are people doing this? Why are black people doing this? Why does it matter? There was a point in time we were strange fruit hanging in trees. Do y'all not realize that there were black babies in rivers and alligators handled black babies? Okay? This ain't no false shit. So to go from our existence being ridded out to having black people like this beautiful sister right here, Dr. Chanita Foster's daughter, going to pre-med, that's a win for all of us. And the crazy thing to me is this. To the other side, would you accept anybody hounding your family member the way you hounding Melody? Just asking. If somebody was hounding your daughter, your son, your grandkids, your nieces, your nephews, your grandma, your grandpa, your auntie, your uncle, your husband, your wife, your kids, the energy you give into a person that's never done anything wrong to you, if somebody were to do that to anybody you love, would you stand back and let them just be gator bait? Because some of y'all are looking like y'all would not protect anybody that y'all love in y'all actual life. And it is fucking disgusting. It is sad, and it really shows the nymph of a devil that you come from. And what? And what? And what? And child, if you gotta name your child a color like gray, child, that means you were gray when you had them. What? What? Bondi blue is royalty. Blue is strength. Blue is pride. Blue versus gray. I'm just saying. You gotta look up color charts, y'all, because the colors have different traits about them. Just anyway, child. I didn't think she needed to go on last night, but she said what needed to be said. And to Uncle Wanda, if you don't like people talking about your daughter, tell your daughter to get her fucking ass off the show. But since you're not going to do that because you probably get a little bit of a check from your daughter because you don't have the capacity, capability, or comprehension of brain cells to have your own career, shut the fuck up talking. Your daughter is on TV. She is a public figure. This comes with the game. Either get her off TV or shut the fuck up talking. Okay? Because I get tired of it. Don't talk about my daughter, but yet your daughter keeps going back on TV every season. I just don't get it. Obviously, she must be accustomed. She must accept. She must embrace what comes from this world of reality TV. Because honestly, if she's really that tired, she would have been off the show a long time ago. Am I wrong? Type a 1 in the chat if I'm right. Type a 2 in the chat if I'm wrong. Let me know. Because I'm willing to be honest, real, and true, as I often am. Child. Y'all let me know in the chat. We keep it real over here. The crazy double standards. Y'all too involved with this show. Y'all do realize y'all too involved with the show too, right? Like, what? Oh, child. It's the black dazzle, black proxy, black imagination for me. Jesus. Hey, Tracy J. Wilson, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Like, child. Like, I'm just saying. Dr. Chanita Foster said what needed to be said. If you don't like it, move on. What? And you know what's really sad? Dr. Chanita Foster has done more for Africa than the Black Foundation has never done. Okay. Because do y'all remember that bet on black? What happened to that? Can anybody tell me what happened to that bet on black? Can anybody tell me? Did they build a home for children or no? Because there are villages in Africa, thanks to Dr. Chanita Foster, compared to no homes for children. Can anybody tell me any of the black entrepreneurs that have elevated from the Black Business Expo? Have we seen them on social media? Has Amazon even promoted any of the success from the event? Let's not forget Macy and Mila. Have we seen any social media of any of the success of that? I'm just asking questions. Now, if what I'm saying ain't true, don't respond to me. But if you respond to me, it must be true to some damn degree. I'm just asking questions. Okay. All right, y'all. We're going to take a little commercial break. When we come back, we got Egar Bronfman Jr., we got Candace Mitchell, we got Wendy Williams, and we got Melody Cherie Rogers, or Melody Cherie Lee, if you roll that way. We are live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this rolling.
Yeah, we hustle all day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me, work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Ay, hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low,
Wingstop's triple meal deal. 6 classics, 6 boneless, and 2 tenders with 2 dips and a large fry for just $17.99. Get yours delivered today at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Sweet boy and blue, one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. God, you were found. I come from nothing. Our son is your son. Welcome to the celebration. We all we got. I'll see that. Don't you leave here to go for happiness. I want you to leave here to show that.
To the scene, it's 3 with the T and we ain't keeping it clean. Sipping hot, pinky out, you know what I mean? Sassy P dropping bombs, get ready to scream. Little Paulette, she in between like the middle sister or the referee. Last but not least, we got Braylon Lee, he in the mix, taking us on a virtual spree. Love, laugh, talk, it's a whole new reality. Get ready for the vibes, cause this party's a masterpiece. That's right, it's 3 with the T. 3 with the T. And if you wanna be world, no. And if you wanna be world, no. And if you wanna be world, like a middle sister. And if you wanna be world, no. Hey, it's party time. Welcome to the scene. It's 3 with the T and we ain't keeping it clean. Sipping hot, pinky out, you know what I mean. Sassy T dropping bombs, get ready to scream. Little Paulette, she in between like the middle sister or the referee. Last but not least, we got Braylon Lee, he in the mix, taking us on a virtual spree. Love, laugh, talk, it's a whole new reality. Get ready for the vibes, cause this party's a masterpiece. That's right, it's 3 with the T.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving y'all right back. Welcome back into Brain Lee's virtual tour live. We are live on tour, 53 minutes and 34 seconds. We have been on the highways and byways of the possibilities of what could be of this virtual tour live. Glad to have all you here. I am your tour guide, Braylon Lee. You're taking you to the hottest destinations that you guys travel to in this virtual social media. We start out with Young Miami and DJ Academics, who said whether you're 16, 17, or 17 and a half, you will get this deep. He actually said that out loud. You can look that up. We're having an interview on Crucial Please in season 2. That'll help us all. Then ABC, the debate is happening September 10th against 45 of Kamala Harris, and he did not really want to do it. He wanted to do NBC News, although he grabbed NBC News. He also grabbed CNN at one point in time, and then CBS News. He said they suck the most, but they're the most respectful. Then, he got a new indictment for election interference. Then he finally agreed to the rules. It's a lot going on. And then we just talked about Dr. Chanita Foster and her live from last night. So we are 4 destinations down, 4 more to go, y'all. Here we go. More virtual live coming at you right from the space, right here and right now from Variety.com. Paramount Global closes door on Go Shop period for Egar Bronfman Jr. drops last minute bid for Studio Now. For those who don't know, Paramount is in $15.9 billion in debt, and so they gotta get rid of that debt. So they have been fielding offers for new owners of Paramount, and so there was an $8 billion bid from Skydance. And Skydance has produced Mission Impossible and many more franchises for Paramount, so it's great brand synergy there. And so Egar Bronfman put in a bid, and the deal was supposed to be closed on August 21st at 11:59 p.m. But because this bid came in, there was an open shop. There was a go shop period where they could engage in other offers. But if they took the other deal, Paramount will have to pay a $400 million breakup fee. So this is a very big development. Board committee reiterates plans to proceed with Skydance transaction, saying it delivers immediate value to shareholders here. Egar Bronfman Jr. has abruptly dropped his 11th-hour bid for Paramount Global. The decision came as the clock ticked down on a time frame within which his group had to finalize a firm offer that could be a viable alternative to Skydance Media's impending takeover agreement. Late Monday, Paramount Global's special committee handling its long media and merger and acquisitions process issued a statement closing the door on the company's Go Shop period and expressing its intent to move forward with the Skydance Media deal. The committee noted in a statement that contacted more than 50 third parties to see if there was interest in bidding for the storied owner of Paramount Pictures, CBS, MTV, Nickelodeon, BET, Comedy Central, and more. On behalf of the special committee, we thank Mr. Bronfman and his investor group for their interest and efforts, said Charles E. Phillips Jr., chair of Paramount Global Special Committee. Having thoroughly explored actionable opportunities for Paramount over nearly 8 months, child, it feels like a whole year that this has happened. Our special committee continues to believe that the transaction that we have agreed with Skydance delivers immediate value and the potential for continued participation in value creation in a rapidly evolving industry landscape. Phillips said, that's why I felt too, is that since Skydance has animation, they got TV, they have a little bit of everything, that just adds to it. Now, of course, you know, they're trying to sell BET. We cover that sale right here on this channel. Go to the live tab, scroll down to see BET, click it. I'll fill you with everything that you need to know. And I said the Paramount Pictures lot could be up for sale. Now, of course, that is a 100-year-old studio. And I don't know if Paramount Studios will part with Paramount Global, because here's the thing, with Skydance being the owner now, that could be Paramount Skydance Studios, right, where they own the sound stages to create the content. However, if you're trying to get rid of BET, if let's just say I became a billionaire overnight, first of all, I would not be on for a couple of days just to fact that I no longer have to be on YouTube or exist anywhere in the world. I mean, you'll still exist in the world because Big Brother is Big Brother and stuff. But anyway, after that, if I am looking to buy BET, now, of course, with BET, I get BET, I get VH1, I get BET Plus, I get BET Studios. You throw in Paramount Studios in LA, I'm sold, because now I have a studio backlot where I can produce my content. Otherwise, what is there for me to buy for BET? Was the reason I should buy BET. Not saying I wouldn't buy BET without Paramount Studios in the deal, but it would be a more viable option if they threw that in there. Paramount Global said that the Skydance deal is expected to close in the first half of 2025, as the company established earlier this month with its second quarter earnings, which were weak and underscored the urgency for the transaction. In reporting quarter two numbers on August 8th, Paramount Global locked nearly $6 billion in value off of its books to reflect the diminished prospects of their linear cable networks group. Earlier on Monday evening, Bronfman acknowledged the end of his effort tonight. Our bidding group informed the special committee that we will be exiting the Go Shop process. It was a privilege to have the opportunity to participate. Bronfman said in a statement, we continue to believe that Paramount Global is an extraordinary company with an unrivaled collection of marquee brands, assets, and people. Bronfman continued, while there may have been differences, we believe that everyone involved in the sale process is united in the belief that Paramount's best days are ahead. We congratulate the Skydance team and thank the special committee and the rest of our family for their engagement during the Go Shop process. Bronfman's a wrench in Skydance Media's plan to close its its takeover agreement with Paramount Global that is valued at about $8 billion. $8 billion. $8 billion. Skydance and Paramount Global have been doing the merger and acquisition tango since like last year. A number of key industry a number of industry players from Apollo Global Management to individual operators such as Byron Allen, Steve Paul have made noise over the past 8 months about trying to buy Paramount. Bronfman in the final days of the Go Shop window grew into the Skydance Paramount agreement with the farthest with the Paramount Global Board Special Committee tasked with handling the tumultuous merger acquisition process. It is understood that Bronfman has backers came to the show on Monday. They did not have the time to hammer out the complicated financial and governance agreements necessary to present Paramount Global to the Paramount Global Committee with a firm count. Clearly, they also got no signals from Paramount that they were that there was any will to pursue another extension with Skydance to allow discussions. Skydance reluctantly baked a 6-week Go Shop period, allowing Paramount Global to seek superior offers into the final agreement that it rankled last month after months of on and off negotiations. The Go Shop provision was a must for the seller as it is an effort to protect Paramount Global's controlling shareholder Jerry Redstone from shareholder lawsuits, as the terms of the Skydance transaction are generally more favorable to her than they are to owners of the company's stock. Paramount Global Special Committee voted last week to extend that Go Shop period by another 15 days to September 5th. That move urged Skydance Media's CEO Dave Ellison, the Paramount Global Board, with a terse legal letter fired off on August 22nd, the day after the original expiration date of the Go Shop period. Like the Murdochs, the Redstones have been one of the last vestiges of the media baron families that once controlled the nation's largest studios, networks, and publishing giants through ownership of preferred shares that gave them nearly ironclad control of their companies. The Skydance transaction will mark a milestone as the Redstone family largely exits the media and entertainment business. It represents for Skydance and no comment on profitable. Oh, child, that was a lot. That was quite a lot. Let's see here. Them heifers gonna keep on. Hang on. The heifer's gonna keep on with that mess and get cyber slap. Braylon can handle them just fine. He knows that we are here to support him. If he believes I'm on it, that part right there. I mean, like I said, I stay to myself and myself and by myself. Okay. Listen, while everyone else is stressed, lost, and dazed with the bullshit of this show, we're over here covering a bunch of other stuff that's actually happening in the world. And what did I promise y'all? Because when season 6 came, I said, listen, I'm going to give y'all everything I got. I gave y'all 85 videos that came out at 9:01. I was the only content creator to drop videos at 9:01. 1 minute after the episode aired, you got commentary. Because guess what? I know the audience of this sector. Some of y'all wait for your favorites: Diana Rose, Chit Chat with QT, the Silver, Tea Talk with your girl, Queen Sheba, Char's World. Went over there today for the first time. Lovely sister there. The Gossip Girls, when Tay Talk, Brown Skin Girl dropped the mic, Up in the Unicorn. Shout out to that gorgeous Jesus Christ. God just took his time with her. Just chase. Okay. See, Up in the Unicorn's beauty will have you in a whole chokehold, and then you will be engulfed by her intellect. Okay, listen. Then you got Captain Venus, a new content creator as well. You got Glam Rocks. You got Swan Talk Louisiana chick. You got so many good content creators, right? So before all those content creators gave their commentary in whether video form or live shows, dropped off commentary at 9:01. It was sometimes 3 videos, 4 videos, 5 videos, 6 videos. I think I did 7 videos at one time, and then at the same time did a live after show. So 101 videos on season 6. So when it came to season 7, I'm like, you know what? Why am I proving myself to be a champion when I don't need to? I've already done it. So, but what I did say was, if there is any big story that matters to y'all and that y'all talking about, and I feel the energy that I need to say something on to, I will say, have I missed one story? Type a 1 in the chat if I haven't missed a story. Type a 2 in the chat if I have. I'll wait. No, legitimately, I'll wait. I'll wait. I'm not ignoring y'all. I'm just saying. But I'll wait. Have I missed one big story about Love and Marriage Huntsville in this sector? Have I missed one? Child, let's roll on. Just keeping it real with you. Like, listen, I stay over here, but I'm always going to get activated for women, children, good men, good companies, good organizations, anything and everything of good. So some of y'all are Maleficent, but I am Mickey Mouse. You know what happens in Fantasmic, right? Maleficent gets defeated every motherfucking ass time. Okay? All right. Oh, Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus. Anyway, y'all, we appreciate Brandon. We like differences, period. Positive and positivity. Uppity is gorgeous. Child, listen. When I first saw Uppity, I'm like, who is this gorgeous sister? I'm just like, and then, you know, me and her got the autism thing in common. And you know what? Listen, I'm going to just say this. I think YouTube is a wonderful platform to showcase. It takes a little bit of everybody to make the world go around. The commentary that I do with my autism is different than the commentary that Uppity does with her autism. But you're seeing a black man and a black woman, both with autism, on an international platform handling shit. And that's something worthy to be celebrated. We're doing more than the heifers on the other side complaining that other people have the right to say what they want to. Really? 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 And I'm talking about some old, busted, disgusted, tired, and probably have never been chosen for anything of importance in life from birth till now. And some Mitches as well. That's wrong. Okay. Anyway, child, here's another article here, just saying here that it will become that the Skydance merger will close in the first half of 2025. Just adding more context to the story here, as we often do. So just to show y'all that there. Let's roll on, shall we? Do have more virtual tour live coming at you right from the space right here and right now, everybody. Here we go. From blackbusiness.com. By the way, blackbusiness.com is an excellent, excellent website here. Black entrepreneur who started out with $1,000 just raised $5.9 million for her software. I'm going to say that 2 more times. Black entrepreneur who started out with just $1,000 just raised $5.9 million for her software. Black entrepreneur who started out with $1,000 just raised $5.9 million for her software. Once again, I would think black women in a sector like this would talk about something this important on their channel. Okay, child. That's wrong. Meet Candace Mitchell, a 36-year-old African-American entrepreneur and CEO of Mavana, a hair care recommendation platform with just a $1,000 investment when she started. She has grown Mavana into a multi-million-dollar company. Recently, the company raised $5.9 million, boosting its evaluation to $50 million, up from $20 million just a few years ago. Mitchell's journey began at the age of 10 when she eagerly connected and installed software on her family's new computer. That early experience ignited her passion for computer science. But I would shout out to all the people in science, technology, engineering, and math as majors in college, and also pursuing that in high school and pursuing it now, whether you went to high school or college or without. Because, child, we can see some people, just because you're a college educated don't mean that you're smart. Hashtag have 3 degrees but have no receipts. Tisha. I remember thinking I wanted to create a software that can run on millions of computers like this one day, she told Forbes. After earning a degree in computer science, Mitchell worked in informational technology roles before diving into entrepreneurship in 2021. Inspired by CNN's Black in America documentary, she took a bold leap, traded her apartment, and used her $1,000 in savings to launch Nirvana. In 2012, Mitchell founded Nirvana, which offers personalized hair care recommendations through its software platforms. A platform uses a vast library of hair samples to suggest products that best match individual hair types. Once again, I would think Black women in a sector like this would cover something like this on their YouTube channel. Now, I'm not saying or telling or throwing down the hammer of what somebody should and should not do. Not doing that. But I would think that Black women will want to talk about Black women, especially Black women that say they want to see successful Black women promoting successful Black women on their Black woman YouTube channel. I'm just saying. Let's roll on. Although the company's software uses all ethnicities and genders, over 80% of its users are Black women. Instead of selling products, Nirvana earns revenue through software subscriptions and licensing fees for major clients like Procter & Gamble. We talked about a company that is under Procter & Gamble that they still are the CEO, and Nordstrom. Its app Nirvana AI, artificial intelligence, boasts 50,000 subscribers. It's the computer science and cosmetology that allows us to do it. Mitchell says that knowledge that's baked into our algorithms, that's how this works for all hair textures, types, and conditions. In June, Nirvana attracted significant investment as the company recently raised $5.9 million, bringing its total funding to $6.2 million. This funding came from notable backers, including Amazon. So Amazon invested in this platform, and this company has a $50 million evaluation, but Marceau and Tisha got a $5 million lawsuit. Let's roll on, child. I'm just stating facts. H&L Ventures and Reform Ventures, with Ultra Beauty leading the round. Ultra Beauty involvement is significant given its $15.3 billion market cap. Can you tell me one company Marceau and Tisha has ever engaged with that has had any type of market cap to invest in them? I'll wait. And by the way, don't go to Uncle Wanda because she doesn't know a damn thing. She can't even spell. So don't ask her nothing about business, because if she can't attend to her own damn business instead of her own damn daughter's business, she don't know shit about nothing else. Moreover, it is Mitchell's goal to expand Nirvana further, using new funds to enhance digital infrastructure and install kiosks in beauty shops nationwide. She also plans to test retail stores in Africa. Once again, I would think a story like this would be talked about in this sector from Black women. Let's keep rolling on. As the beauty industry continues to grow, Mitchell sees Nirvana thriving with the hopes of taking the company public in the future. Learn more about this brand via its official website, Nirvana.com. Also, be sure to follow them on Instagram at Nirvana Healthcare. Now, I'm not saying that there are no Black women who are not good content creators. I'm not saying that. But y'all, can we understand that the assignment is bigger than just covering reality TV? Good damn. Y'all don't get tired of being in stress all the damn time? Like when Martell said that he wanted Coleslaw on the show, y'all freaked out over that shit. I'm like, did y'all not remember when Martell said cover my life or don't cover my life at all? Like, y'all Y'all so surprised by this bull that got zebra stripes on. You're focused on the zebra stripes, but you're not seeing a bull is still a bull. What the hell? You surprised Tisha got on to Melody? Why are y'all surprised by moves that have already been made in the past? What the hell is wrong with y'all? Oh, child. God help us all. So anyway, here it is here, y'all. Here's my Vanna website here. Beautiful, beautiful website. As you can see, she's been featured on Beauty Matter, BET, Black Enterprise, BuzzFeed, CNN, Essence, Forbes, Georgia Tech, Happy, Inc., MSNBC, Well and Good, WWD, Beauty Independent, Beauty Matter, and then it starts all over again. Okay. So right here, did you know that your hair is as unique as your fingerprint? Get ready for the future of hair care. Discover your hair ID and get personalized recommendations at every stage of your hair journey. So eliminating the trial and error with my Vanna Hair AI technology, you can take a photo of your hair and receive an instant analysis of your unique hair texture and type with personalized product recommendations, which eliminates the trial and error of hair care. This advanced technology assesses your hair history, hair goals, hair challenges, product preferences, and signature styles to recommend the best products tailored just for you. Revolutionizing hair care with my Vanna Hair SI. We use scientific intelligence to. I'm sorry. For those of you who speak Uncle Wanda's language, this is not for you. Scientific and intelligence don't compute in y'all brains at all, so this ain't for you. To analyze the condition of your hair strands at the microscopic level and generate a digital healthcare plan with products, ingredients, and regimens to restore hair health, led by our team of healthy hair experts. By the way, this is not for you if somebody gave you products and you threw away hair products that have an 80% customer return rate, but yet you never made one hair product that nobody has ever wanted to give a fuck about. Okay. Your experience includes a virtual consultation with your personal hair coach, your unique hair ID, and healthy hair care plan accessible through our web and mobile platform, ongoing recommendations, and your digital hair profile as you change your hairstyles. So 4 easy steps, y'all. Consult. We learn about your hair history, personal hair goal, any hair challenges you have. Analyze. We do a microscopic analysis on the condition of your hair that unlocks your unique hair ID. We recommend products, ingredients, regimens, and stylists in a digital hair profile. And then we educate you on your hair journey through one-on-one consultations at the tip at your fingertips. That is amazing. And then here it is here. So you will get this in the mail, and then you sit there and then they'll do it from there. This is absolutely incredible. And look here, it's been on Urban Geeks, The Real, Tech Crunch as well. This is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. And they also have a media company. There you go. That's what we're talking about. Yes, indeed. We promote Black excellence over here all the time. All the time. Listen, I cannot tell you one time we have not done it. Let me see if I can find. Here we go. We're going to watch this here. It's 5 minutes. I think it'll be worth it. Hey, Vanessa, welcome in.
Hey, y'all. I'm Candace Mitchell-Harris, and I am the founder and CEO of My Vanna. I got an email from IBS saying that they wanted sponsors for the Powerhouse Pavilion. And I was like, oh, what is this about? And so they wanted to showcase Black beauty entrepreneurs. For us, walking in here is like, oh my God.
Everybody's looking for the next latest and greatest thing. My Ivana is revolutionizing the hair care industry through innovation as we elevate each and every business segment in beauty, from your B2B brands all the way to manufacturers down to the end consumer. Our products are for everyone because we care, and that is a true statement. What I love about the revolutionary part of My Ivana is just not what we do, but who we are. Because we've built the ecosystem that allows us to plug in every segment of business. I was just sharing with Shirley how I would come in the show and look up in the windows, and I was like, who's up there? And now it's us.
This is the perfect time for My Ivana to be at IBS because of how we're bringing the future of hair care to life. We're all on a journey, right? And for women, that's oftentimes reflected in our hair. We're bringing personalization to the market, right? You know, it's not one size fits all anymore. Okay, this is the set time for My Ivana to come into market, transform the hair industry.
We're hosting the Powerhouse Pavilion. That's huge. This is my first time at the International Beauty Show. I've never been.
This is the time now to show everyone who we really are in our presence in this hair industry. To come to the conference has taken many, many hours of preparation and organization and planning and getting things in place in order for us to have a successful event. I mean, when you see the exhibitors at events, you can't even imagine the preparation that goes into the appearance for 3 days. It takes months of preparation.
I don't know if I have words for how it feels to be a game changer in the industry, in the beauty industry, where our purpose is really to transform and educate, re-educate the industry. So being able to interact with everyone on this IBS platform feels a little overwhelming. I feel like My Ivana is needed. We are bringing technology to beauty. We're combining the two. I think it's important for My Ivana to be here at IBS in this capacity for the world to see Black women succeeding in beauty and in tech.
I've been coming to this show for over 40 years. It's always been considered international, but I've never seen people of color to this level. And it's really important that we are represented because we are a huge, let me repeat, a huge contributor to the beauty industry as consumers, as manufacturers, and as distributors.
My Ivana has influenced the hair care industry in that
Oh, wow, that's beautiful.
there's a lot of misconceptions about beauty and how to care for your hair.
That brother was working.
It's the science for me, and we really focus on
I love it.
healthy hair and being healthy hair experts and having healthy hair care, because everyone's familiar with the typing system, but it's just not as accurate. So our hair ID, our My Ivana hair ID, really is unique as your fingerprint. That's what we say. We say your hair ID is as unique as your fingerprint. It's personalized. My Ivana is personalized hair care, meaning we are looking at your hair under the microscope, looking at the science of your hair, your texture, your type, your condition, and then we're analyzing the products as well. So product performance, ingredients, and how those things work together to give you the best result.
I'm really enjoying being here at the IBS show, being here with My Ivana, and I feel like being able to be at the start of something that's going to be really special within our industry. I think My Ivana is going to take the beauty industry to a new level with everything that it's doing, and so I'm excited to be a part of it.
We don't have any competition. We are the pioneers. We're changing the game, and we're bringing everyone along with us.
1, 2, 3. Take over!
That's amazing. Congratulations to my mom on that. That's amazing. See, this is why I do this show. Fuck all the other shit. This is why I do this show. Here is their Instagram here. And I dropped the website as well. And by the way, y'all listen, They have they are going to make an appearance here at the Bomb Fashion Show Saturday, September 7th. Oh, that's my sister's birthday. That's going to be awesome. Doors open at 6 p.m. Show starts at 7 p.m. Levin, Midtown, 641 West 42nd Street, New York, 10036 right there. So you can go to the bombfashionshow.eventbrite.com as well. And not to mention too, you can learn more about this great company and get Marvana hair care goodies for free at this amazing fashion show. So that's what we do over here. Man, wasn't that a good story? That's a good story. All right, y'all. Wendy Williams. Speaking of good news, Wendy Williams is out and about. So Wendy Williams has been seen. A circulating photo shows Wendy Williams on what appears to be a recent shopping spree while accompanied by her son, Kevin Hunter Jr. If you guys remember the documentary that The Guardian, who to me is a piece of shit, just is what it is. The Guardian did not allow the family to have guardianship, and the son could not engage with his mom of her appointments and finances and this, that, and the third. Now the internet is gagging at the sight of the daytime star. By the way, this comes to us from the Shade Room here about the following health struggles revealed in her documentary and beyond. Earlier this year, in February, Wendy's caretaker revealed that she has been diagnosed with primary progressive aphasia and dementia. The 60-year-old had previously revealed her medical issues with her medical tussles with Graves' disease and lymphedema. Additionally, the statement clarified that the TV host was still able to do many things for herself and maintain her trademark sense of humor while receiving medical care. However, the viral shopping photo is the first evidence that fans have seen of the state's self-sufficient claims. According to page 6, Kevin and Wendy recently snapped photos at a holistic store in New Jersey. The outlet reports that the circulating image is the first we see Williams in public in over a year. The new Wendy Williams photo first surfaced on Instagram on August 20th and then on Facebook on August 19th, the day before. The image, the TV host is rocking bright pink lipstick, blonde brown tresses, and a bang. Furthermore, she wore a jean blue colored outfit, particularly hidden by a green shopping bag on her feet. Williams had puffy white boots. Meanwhile, she had over a dozen blue, yellow, and red roses in her arms. Page 6 reports that the mother and son duo visit Colonial Balance in Newark. She posed next to a smiling shop employee who happened to be the late Dr. C.B.'s son. Oh, wow, Victor Bowman. Wow. That's you know what? Thank God that Dr. C.B. has a legacy. Amen to that. The second photo shows Kevin Hunter Jr. posing with Victor, who runs a holistic store. An employee told the outlet Wendy Williams was sharp, upbeat, and aware. Moreover, the source claimed that the TV star was very bubbly during the shopping trip and took a moment to speak with Victor about various health products. Kevin Jr. allegedly took the lead and explained the store and products as Wendy reportedly seemed unfamiliar. She talked about circulation improvement, but did not want to get into too much detail in their first meeting. Plans come back in the future, the employee told page 6. There's Wendy Williams. She looks good. And Kevin Hunter Jr. there. This makes me happy. And listen, I know that a lot of people may not like Wendy Williams, but also too, heaviest that wears the crown. Anybody could have been in Wendy's position, not just guardianship, but also too, like Wendy's doing what Entertainment Tonight, Access Hollywood, E! News, TMZ, Extra, The Insider. If you guys remember The Insider from back in the day, OMG Insider, which was OMG Yahoo, and many more. So. And like I said, I still don't like the fact that she did Method Man's wife's wrong by revealing her cancer status. I will never forgive her for that. But also, too, in the words of Asia Parks, message. She said we have to get to know people in impressive form. So I'm glad that she is above the ground, alive and well. Employee reportedly reveals what was inside Wendy's shopping bag. And that's not all the holistic store employees spilled to the outlet. Apparently, Wendy Williams was left the store with several products in the green bag, as seen in her viral photo. Dr. CB's son gifted her big for skin, iron-rich herbs such as sarsaparilla, controbo, bato oil, and capsules allegedly for hormonal balance and mental wellness. Now, I know a lot of people think that Wendy is a man, and listen, hormonal balance can be in women and men, okay? Because hormones are hormones, okay? So let's not do that. And not to mention too, there's pH balance, there's, balance for men as well, for things that men go through as well. So health is universal, damn it, to just translate for you. Last month, a source told people that her family was still being denied contact and access to her amid her 60th birthday on July 18th. Her court-appointed guardian, Sabria Morrison, did not comment on the allegations because apparently she was getting paid under the table of things. However, claims of limited contact between Wendy and her family have been circulating since 2022 when the guardianship first began. And not to mention, too, Sabrina Mosley tried to block Lifetime from airing the documentary. Well, if you're a good guardian, you should have allowed the documentary to air. You only blocked it because you didn't want your bullshit to get out. However, this new photo of Wendy Williams can indicate some compromise, but yet the host reps have yet to confirm. Well, let's just be glad that she is still here and that brother still has a black mama. Amen, amen. And speaking of mamas, I was on my phone on break at work, and I happened to see an article about somebody that we know. Well, I mean, to y'all, she is known as Melody Cherie Rogers, but to the rest of us, she is known as Melody Cherie Lee. I joke, I kid, hearty guffaw, okay? Mama's at work. Love and Marriage Huntsville star Melody Cherie left her marriage for her kids. This comes to us from Essence.com, Essence Magazine. I didn't want my children to feel like this was what love was supposed to look like. Reality star, entrepreneur, and Mama 4 says, Jesus. You know what? I like this photo, but they really should have used that blue jean dress with the brown belt. I just think that that's a better photo. But listen, still a good photo either way. I'm feeling really amazing, says Melody Cherie, the entrepreneur, real estate guru, singer, and reality TV personality, known for 7 seasons. Okay, let's get this straight, because everybody been saying, is season 8, is season 5? What does that say? Reality TV personality known for 7 seasons of OWN's hit series of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Season 7, everybody. We got it? Okay, let's roll on. It's all smiles as we chat. Listen, I only say that because, my Lord, people have been debating for the longest time, what season is this? I'm like, it's season 7, which is hopefully the number for completion, and this show will end. Finally. She just finished an Instagram live selling her 7th Avenue beauty products as packaging products and shipped to customers. She got lunch planned shortly and is dressing for the occasion. That hangout in her packed schedule is one of the reasons Cherie, a busy working mom of 4, feels great as she does. It's a simple way for her to carve out time for herself in the midst of her many responsibilities. One of the things I often say to women, mothers, wives, it's okay with putting yourself first. She says, be okay with doing that, because we will literally sacrifice so many things for everybody else. Other people can call us at the drop of a dime. We'll show up for you, because I live that daily. I can truly say that I'm doing amazing. A few years ago, if you had asked Cherie how she was doing, her outlook may not have been as sunny. For those of you who follow Love Marriage Huntsville, you know that in 2020 she filed for divorce from Martell Holt. My bad. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. You know what? Why should I be sorry when this ninja said that God allowed him to have an outside child on national television? Hotel Holt, her co-star, found his infidelity after 14 years of marriage, and though they've been divorced for some time, things things have been contentious, as Holt was convicted of domestic violence in the spring for sending threatening communications to Cherie, but through therapy, not just for herself, but also for her children and the help of a dedicated tribe. She has been able to move forward and be in a positive space. I have an amazing support system, she says. I've literally positioned myself in a way where I can say that everyone I have around me and in my inner circle at this stage of my life are all solid. And with the right team, the right drive, and keeping her own needs front and center, you can't stop Melody Cherie. We talked to the Alabama native about having the courage to leave her marriage and why it was so important, and why it was important to have her children go through therapy after making that decision, and what being a mother has taught her about herself. Essence, how do you get it all done? Being an entrepreneur, being on television, doing music is no small feat. As you mentioned, you do put yourself first, but who do you lean on to make that possible? Melody Cherie, so there's two parts to that. The first thing I will say is I do have an amazing team. It's so important to have solid people in your life who will show up for you. You need them to show up to pour into you the same way you pour into others, and who will help you refill your cup after you have filled up others. And you know what? 10 times out of 10, they usually have happy feet doing it. Just saying. By the way, did y'all know Happy Feet won an Oscar and made over $300 million at the box office? No Vandy credits on Happy Feet, though. Those were actual credits because they actually did work, unlike lying about work that has never been recognized or has ever been produced. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's roll on. So I have an amazing team, family, and close friends who do that regularly for me. And then the other part to that is I do a lot for myself as well. Every second of the day counts. Every second matters. I've been in situations in the past where I'm like, man, if I had just gotten up an hour earlier, I could have gotten this other task done, and I didn't like that feeling. So now what I do is I make sure I get up and get started early. I do a lot of multitasking, which allows me to do all the stuff I need to do. And I have the opportunity that have opened up for you, being a blessing as you stepped out on your own following your divorce. I think a lot of people have said divorce is like death. And so if you think of divorce being like a death, then you have to look for where life is going to come from. Come on with it. That is deep. There are some friendships and relationships that also go through death too. By the way, that was Meline Cosmetics that was under Procter & Gamble. I just remember that from that Target banner there. But yeah, there's some family, some friends, some spaces, some associations, this, that, and the third that also can be looked at as a death as well. So with that being said, and so for me, the life that was breathed into me as I was going through that situation, of course, first came from God, knowing that He was with me every step of the way, maintain my faith and not being fearful. So many times we are fearful of being alone. I tell people all the time, alone does not equal lonely. So I was not fearful of being alone because I knew God was with me every step of the way. I've also been blessed to be able to utilize my gifts to help me through my healing process. So by way of music, I've been able to share, express emotions, and tell my stories, so to speak. And then because I'm on television, I've been able to have this amazing support fan base who supports everything I do, and who stands in the gap too when it comes to prayer. I have an amazing mother who's constantly praying over me, who's constantly reminding me that even though that divorce, I am who I am now, and who I am and whose I am. So I've been able to find, again, those pieces that bring life as I'm going through a death. You know, Steve Harvey said something at the end of his final comedy special that I will never forget. He said, I was who I was, and I am who I am. I'm cool with both of them people. I never forgot that. So I was who I was as Braylon back in the day, and I am who I am as Braylon now. And I'm cool with both of them people, because both of them people got me to where I am right now. So, And it's probably the same for Melody and for many others as well. I heard you say in an interview that therapy has been essential for you and your children. Why was it so important for you to provide your kids with professional support? I think sometimes when we're going through stuff, we fail to look at others around us who it affects as well. It would be naive to think that as I'm experiencing hurt, I'm experiencing betrayal, I'm experiencing the pain of a divorce, that my children are not expecting that as well. So I knew that they might not show it as I do, but still this also life-changing for them. And when my children get older, to look back and they got all these issues, I can't turn back the hands of time. So I didn't want to be looking back saying, what else could have I done? What else could I have done, rather? And so I knew that by way of putting them in therapy, I'm using all that I know to use and doing all that I know that I can do. I've been blessed to have them be able to do this. Let me have them in therapy. Let me have them in therapy so I'm not creating traumatized adults. I love that you had a unique situation in going through your experience on television. You have therapy, but you're also a woman of faith. How have those things really fortified you and allowed you to move forward and free? I love the fact that you use the word free, because that's what it was for me. It was freeing. Television was a public outlet and a way for me to share with the world what I was going through, the highs and the lows, which ultimately ended up leading to a divorce. But being able to be free in that, you see so many times people are holding on to stuff and seeing within it, it's growing, it's building. Then you wonder why all of a sudden they're having this breakdown. Like on an Instagram live. Or just in general, you know? Listen. And so for child, listen, a breakdown can happen at any time. As one of my good friends have said, everyone deserves to have a breakdown. The difference is, everyone deserves to have a breakdown when they're doing the best they can versus a breakdown to look like an idiot when you don't want to take responsibility for nothing that you do. And so for me, the freeing part was able to be selfishly live out loud what I was going through, not caring about what anyone thought about it, not caring who felt, oh, you should have shared your business, because of course you have those individuals too, but I just lived my truth out loud, put it out there for the world to see, and that was freeing for me. I really did like this dress too. And how do you pour into yourself? I mentioned I'm about to go out with one of my friends and have lunch, and I have a massage scheduled later for a day. So I began massage here in my home. It was probably that brother who said, you know, your skin is so soft. As I'm, massaging you and scrubbing you, the skin is getting so soft. I'm sorry. That brother could do audio books for a lifetime. Do you hear? Oh, Lord. I'm sorry. I'm laughing with the brother because honestly, we have our Morgan Freemans, we have our Denzel Washingtons, we have our black men, Morris Chestnut. We have those men with those narrator voices. And so I'm thinking that that's the brother that's going to be doing that. But then it could be a female as well, because we remember on the Houston trip that Melody brought a female massage therapist that actually brought a table, and it was through an app called Zeel, Z-E-E-L. Meanwhile, Martell brought a prostitute, a hoe, a trick, a tramp, coleslaw, or a version of coleslaw, whatever you want to say. Anyway, so with that being said, I love our show so that much. Ooh, so I love to travel, and so I travel. That's another place of peace for me too. When I get to travel and just go to other places and experience other cultures, I love being in Noir and just find those different things that bring peace to me, which only pertain to me, because sometimes we do things, but it affects everybody. But you got to find those things that you do that's just for you. So I'm getting a massage is not affecting anybody else but me. So guess what? That's a self-love thing right there. So yeah, I'm always making sure that I pour into myself, that I give back to myself. I'm working super hard I work super hard, so I know the importance of also taking care of me so that I can continue to walk in my purpose. What has motherhood and the things that you've overcome taught you about yourself? Motherhood has taught me that I can love someone more than I love myself. There's a lot of things that I sacrifice, a lot of things that I do because of my children, because of love for my children. To be honest with you, even again, of course, let's keep it a buck. I have 3 girls and 1 son. It matters for the son too. But of course, having girls, your daughters are watching you, they're paying attention. I didn't want my children to feel like this is what love was supposed to look like. I didn't want them to think that, oh, this is what a marriage is supposed to look like. So instead, what they got is, wow, my mother has shown me what strength looked like. My mother has shown me how to walk away from my dad with 4 children and start over and look at where she is now. So as they mature, as they get older, as they choose to get married, they're going to know, hey, if love is not shown the way it should be in a normal, healthy way, I don't have to stay there. I love that. And lastly, what advice would you share for other women who may have children and not be in the healthiest situations, but they feel like they need to stay there? Your children are smarter than you think you are, and they feel more than you think they feel. They feel the tension, they hear the arguments, they see the tears roll down your face. Do they deserve that? That's for you to decide. Do they deserve to think that this is what normalcy is? Do they deserve to think that, oh, this is what love is? We have to put ourselves in a place, like I said, where we're not raising children who become traumatized adults. And that's from the one and only Melody Cherie Rogers, or Melody Cherie Lee. So, I'm going to turn on my camera now because we've done the whole show for over an hour. We did that in 1 hour, 47 minutes, and 1 second, everybody. Woo! Child, what a show. What a show today. Man, don't you just love our show? I do. Oh, man. I really, really do love our show. I really, really do. I was gonna go on Sassy's chat and let her know that I got Tora. I'm not seeing her live, so I'm assuming that she went off. Okay. I'll take Sass. Man, that was our show, y'all. Wasn't that a good show? 8 destinations, all live. We start off with Yum Miami, and then we ended up with a grown woman. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that a shot? I don't miss. Yes. Oh, my Lord Jesus. Oh, man. We're going to take a little commercial break here. We'll be back with more Virtual Tour live right now. This, everybody. Roll it.
Yeah, we hustle all day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me. Work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Get low, come on, jump into the floor, jump into the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Get low, come on, jump into the floor, jump into the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Get low, come on, jump into the floor, jump into the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Get low, come on, jump into the floor, jump into the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder.
For Ramirez, Wingstop's triple meal deal. 6 classics, 6 boneless, and 2 tenders with 2 dips and a large fry for just $17.99. Get yours delivered today at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Sweet morning dew, one loved you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. God, you were found. I come from Memphis. Our son is your son. Welcome to the celebration. We all we got. Don't you leave here today with happiness. I want you to leave here with show.
Open your eyes.
Think of the one place you've always wanted to see.
This is where our magic comes from.
They say if you dream a thing more than once,
Please, please, please.
it's sure to come true.
Everything you see exists together in the great circle of life.
There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun.
I told you she was tricky.
Life is full of possibilities. What do you want to be remembered for?
The world is in our hands, and we gotta do something with it.
I just want to say a word of thanks to all the artists, the workers, and all of you. The young and the young in heart. You helped make this dream come true.
I'm loving it.
Loving y'all right back. Welcome back into Braylon Lee's virtual tour live. Glad to have all of you here. We're just chilling out, y'all. Just got done with a epic show here. 8 destinations for you all. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's show. Now, of course, tomorrow morning I will make the show, or as I am chilling, I may research topics, so you might see the show tonight. Who knows? But usually in the morning I try to utilize the morning and what is percolating of the morning and give it to you fresh as I can. But I do have a show for you tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, that I'm very excited about. I do. Let me pull that up for you. Hey, that was the one and only Sassy there. Hang on, y'all. Let me get it up there. Channel up. And I really am excited about this show. As you guys know, we have been covering the scope of the theme park wars between Disney and also Universal. So we've covered the D23 Expo, breaking down all of the theme park announcements. We covered the Disney World 5th Park conversation. We covered Epic Universe, and now, y'all, I am legitimately excited about this hotel. Y'all, this is one of the this is one of the best hotels I've ever seen. Like, I legitimately want to stay in this. Now, of course, Embassy Suites is my preferred hotel, but Holiday Inn Express is also a vibe too. Listen, but this hotel right here, the Universal Helios Grand Hotel, y'all, this hotel is in the park. It is in the park. And if you want to know if I'm being factual about that, let me show you. Yes, indeed. Let me show y'all a little something here, because we actually covered Epic Universe here. as we often cover many other things over here. Memo, y'all, it's gonna pull up. It's Disney. Hey, let me just type in epic. I know it will straight up. Type in EPIC. All right, here we go. So as I zoom in, hang on, let me see. Can I zoom in on this? Yeah, I can. Hang on. So as you can see right here, okay, hang on. Try to do it in a way. So y'all see where the fountain is in the circle, right there, the main circle, not where the carousel is, but right above that with the fountain right there, with that cone on top. That cone on top there, that is the hotel. Right there in front of that fountain, that is that hotel. This is the first hotel in theme park history in the United States of America where the hotel is inside the park, which means you can check in and there will probably be extra whoa hours or extra epic hours where you can ride the rides after the park closes for all the theme park guests staying at the other resorts. So this is really, really cool. Cannot wait to talk about this with y'all tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. It should be a wonderful, wonderful time. I'm really, really looking forward to it. So yeah, that will be tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Cannot wait. And listen, I have not watched any videos of this because I want to experience it with y'all live. So this is going to be such a good show. I cannot wait for it. Cannot wait for it. Should be a good time. Hang on one quick second. Still right here, y'all. I'm in Sassy's chat as well.
I don't know. I guess she's. I guess
Y'all, that is our show. Y'all, I'm gonna read y'all the Daily Moment, and then we'll head on out of here. Very good show, and I really enjoyed it. I hope y'all did too. I really, really hope y'all enjoyed it. Because listen, it was just going to be Young Miami to Candace, Michelle, but then I saw Wendy yesterday, that story about Wendy yesterday. I'm like, nope, we got to cover it. And then, of course, Melody, I saw that article. I'm like, Dr. Chanita Foster and Melody on the same show would be amazing. So, but yeah, that's what's up. So let's get the Daily Mo Bear on here, and then we'll head on out of here. Yes, indeed. Oh, look, you know what? I'm going to read this on camera. Now, listen. I do not, under any circumstances, read these before the show because I believe in giving live, real-time reactions. to these daily motivators, but I'm gonna come on camera for this one because Ralph Morrison got a word. All right, y'all, here we go. It's time for the daily motivator. Yes, it is. Failures are like skinned knees, painful but superficial. It's time for the daily motivator for Tuesday, August 27th, 2024. Your actions. Every action has consequences. To improve your consequences, adjust your actions. Ooh, I'm going to read that line 2 more times. To improve your consequences, adjust your actions. To improve your consequences, adjust your actions. Sometimes it's obvious what results your actions will cause. Or I've Morrison, some are deaf, dumb, and blind to what they do, but will get big mad on other people. Ooh, Lord, talk about being a hypocrite as a person in your actual and virtual reality and not ever being accepted as a human being. My Lord, what sad existence. Other times it can be more difficult to know in advance, but almost always after you take each action, you will know its consequences. Learn from that experience each time you have it. Whenever something goes right, whenever something goes wrong, ask yourself the same question. What exactly did you do to contribute to the results? Of course, many factors come into play, some of which you can influence and some over which you have no say. Yet the factors to focus on most are the actions you take and the ones you can avoid. You're in a position to be the world's leading experts on the consequences of your own actions. Take that expertise seriously, use it wisely, it will serve you well. Ralph Morrison. Woo, woo, woo. You know how Melody, smells herself with her 7th Avenue. She's like, woo, 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 this stuff smells good. This is a good daily motivator. Let's talk about it. When it comes to your actions can be good or bad. I know that's a minute point, but that is my first point. Your actions have a emotionality. They have a energy. They have a soul. That's the first point I would say. Whenever something goes right and whenever something goes wrong, ask yourself the same question. What did you do? What exactly did you do, to contribute to the results? A lot of times we don't do a lot of self-reflection. We really don't. And sometimes that includes me too. But when it comes to my family, my friends, anybody who's trying to do good, that's not negotiable. And I think a lot of times with our actions, we continue to apologize for doing the right thing. And if MLK always said, well, I'm so sorry for doing the right thing, we wouldn't have civil rights today. Sometimes your actions have to be of good trouble in order for there to be no trouble sometimes. That's my second point. And finally, on my third point with your actions, this is such a good motivator. Oh, this is such a good one. You are in position to be the world's leading expert on the consequences of your own actions. Here's the thing. Just because you are in position to be that expert doesn't mean you deserve responsibility. Just because you're in that position doesn't mean you've earned the responsibility. Just because you're in that position doesn't mean you've earned the responsibility. Some people in life, they will never amount to anything because they're nothing as a person. But then there will be people who will amount to something because they value themselves as something. Keep that in your head for who you give your energy to. And with that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you weren't born special because you are all one of us. Trust, you may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why is one thing to call yourself? Nothing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I spend time with you. You spend time with me. Hopefully, I spend time together. We'll be great together. And always remember, we're doing radio, television, YouTube, live your best life. Or just showcasing a black woman who has a black-owned business that has a $50 million evaluation. And not showcasing somebody who her and her husband got a $5 million lawsuit. Make sure the replay is not just where if you watch it, not just where if you listen to it, but if you want to experience it again. I love you. I value. I embrace you all. Always remember, when receive love, you gotta give it. On receive love, you gotta give it. On receive love, you gotta give it. Wherever obstacles you have overcome, wherever success you have achieved on this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you. I really mean that. And I know some people may say, he says that outro every time. I come from the world of broadcasting where an intro and an outro and a format means something to people. Consistency plus tenacity equals your destiny. And I say that to y'all every time we're live on tour because I don't know what you went through today. But there had to be some obstacles that you have overcame today. There were some successes you have achieved today that may not ever be recognized by your family, your friends, or by anybody who's in your life that matters to you. But you should at least know that one person in this world is proud of you regardless. And that's me. Like I said, with that being said, I'm extremely proud of you. But if no one else is proud of you, be proud of your damn self. And always, I'm trying to think, I gotta go back to my intro. In order to receive love, you gotta give love. In order to receive love, you gotta give love. In order to receive love, you gotta give love. Wherever obstacles you've overcome, wherever success you have achieved on this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you. But if no one else is proud of you, be proud of your damn self. And finally, it's one thing to call yourself, it's another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I probably child. Anyway, and finally, it's been a long day at work today. Really, it was like 92 degrees outside today. 92. I'm in the north where it should be colder. Now Arkansas was 100. And finally, y'all listen. I truly believe everybody can be a part of their own rise and their own demise. One thing to know, two things for sure. If you are contributing to your own demise, that's on you. Don't project the failure that you are onto the people that have success. Some of y'all are really damaged out here. You will never acknowledge it. You will never embrace it. You will never evolve from it until you get to the bottom of what the fuck is fucked up about you. In other words, let me bring up a good friend. Where is it? Roll it.
You are not going to get anywhere spiritually right until you come to that point where you don't give a damn what people think about you. As long as you worry about what other people think about you, you will be mediocre. It only matters what you believe about yourself. Believe in yourself as a successful person. Believe that you can and you will. But until you believe you can, you won't.
I think that's everything that needs to be said. Commercial break and fireworks are coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's come, for the blessings are on the way for you, me, all of us as a society, as a people, as a culture. I feel the love. I really do. I send it right back to y'all. By the way, tomorrow night, the Universal Grand Helios Hotel breakdown live right here at 6 p.m. And then, of course, tomorrow morning at 11 a.m., we got a live morning edition of Virtual Tour Live. What destinations will we travel to in the morning? We'll find out when I find out. One love, much love, all love, and I really mean that. I will see y'all tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Bye, everybody. Love y'all. Bye.
Yeah, we hustle all day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me, work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Ay, hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on. Yeah, drop it to the floor.
For Ramirez? Wingstop's triple meal deal. 6 classics, 6 boneless, and 2 tenders with 2 dips and a large fry for just $17.99. Get yours delivered today at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Welcome to the Paris Olympics. Look at my hot girl. Bonjour. And that is the Olympics hot girl style.
So it's a winged, fire-breathing, talking horse.
No.
Okay.
That is the Olympics.
Olympics?
Olympics.
What are they not getting about this?
Right?
When we start a project, we always start with story. That story is key. So we began with the story of the Waturi people. The myth of the Waturi people is that long ago, they set out on their outrigger canoes looking for a new home. There was a legend that said they could only find this new home with the help of this mini golden-finned fish called kanuku. And they searched across Pacifica and Polynesia, and they visited all these islands. They went to Bali and Tahiti and went as far as Rapa Nui, Easter Island. Along the way, they made friends, collected sort of the culture, and they sailed on and on and on, and they almost to the edge of the world. There, to their amazement, was Kanuku. And she turned to the people and said, "You are ready." Turned and swam away. They followed, and within a day, they caught sight of this smoking mountain on the horizon, which was Volcano Bay. And it was pristine, beautiful, lush, everything that they would want in a home. And that's the backstory that informs everything we do in our design. The idea here is to create the best experience. We know what our guests want. They want the thrill and excitement of our theme parks, but they also want a place where they can relax and chill out and feel pampered. Nobody wants to stand in line. And so we said, let's get rid of them. Nobody wants to carry rafts up a ride tower all the way to the top. So we said, let's do that for you. Exhilaration, and excitement, and relaxation. That's what you're gonna get at Volcano Bay.
Power 923 Jams and the Arkansas Minority Health Commission encourages you to take the COVID-19 vaccine to help keep you and your loved ones safe. Involved in our community, the People Station, Power 923 Jams. KIPR Pine Bluff, Little Rock, KFOG, Little Rock, a Cumulus Media Station. And now, back to the jams. Hip-hop. Drake.
Girls want girls where I'm from. Yeah, well, girls want girls where I'm from.
R&B. J. Howell.
Just 'cause I love you and you love me.
And now, bumping back-to-back continuous music with another fresh new jam. Heard here first on the People Station, Power 923 Jams.
Welcome to the scene, it's 3 with the team, we ain't keeping it clean. Sipping hot, pinky out, you know what I mean? Sassy P dropping bombs, get ready to scream. Little Paulette, she in between like the middle sister or the referee. Last but not least, we got Braylon Lee, he in the mix, taking us on a virtual spree. Love, laugh, talk, it's a whole new reality. You're ready for the vibes, cause this party's a masterpiece. That's right, it's 3 with the team. 3 with the team. And if you wanna be no, if you wanna be no. And if you wanna be like a middle sister, and if you wanna be no. Hey, it's party time. Welcome to the scene. It's 3 with the T, and we ain't keeping it clean. Sipping hot, pinky out. You know what I mean? Sassy T dropping bombs, get ready to scream. Little Paulette, she in between like the middle sister or the referee. Last but not least, we got Braylon Lee. He in the mix, taking us on a virtual spree. Love, laugh, talk, it's a whole new reality. Get ready for the vibes, cause this party's a masterpiece. That's right, it's 3 with the T.
How's the gas?
I feel great.
it. I love you, and I love you. And to show my love, guess what? On Tuesday, November 16th, I'm gonna give everybody everywhere free tacos.
You sure you want to do that?
Absolutely. You have good hair.
Get 2 of Jack's delicious classic tacos absolutely free when you come into Jack in the Box Tuesday, November 16th.
Ooh, that's a big tooth.
Get 2 free tacos Tuesday, November 16th at Jack in the Box.
Welcome to Copeland's.
Copeland's is not just some fancy place for your big night out. In fact, there's no occasion too big. Or if you like, too small. Copeland's. There's always something good.
Sweet morning dew, one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. God, you were found. I come from nothing. Our son is your son.
Welcome to the celebration.
We all we got.
I'll see that. Don't you leave here today with happiness. I want you to leave here with children.
Things have been a little quiet around here. We've missed the fun. We've missed the excitement. We've missed the entertainment. We've missed the nightlife. But most of all, we've missed you. We're getting ready. Caesar's Rewards. We can't wait to welcome you back.
For years, people have been singing all about my chicken. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Nobody has a love affair with chicken like you do with my slow marinated, hand-breaded Popeyes bona fide chicken. And right now, it's Love That Chicken Month at Popeyes with 2 big pieces and a biscuit for just $2.99. So what are you waiting for? Come get some of my world-famous chicken and raise your mighty voices. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
This is for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zola. No applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at NubianTV.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch.
I got a question for you. What does this city know about luxury? Huh? What does a town that's been to hell and back know about the finer things in life? Well, I'll tell you, more than most. You see, it's the hottest fires that make the hardest steel. Add hard work and conviction, and the know-how that runs generations deep in every last one of us. That's who we are. That's our story. Now, it's probably not the one you've been reading in papers, the one being written by folks who've never even been here and don't know what we're capable of. Because when it comes to luxury, it's as much about where it's from as who it's for. Now, we're from America, but this isn't New York City, or the Windy City, or Sin City, and we're certainly no one's Emerald City.
This is the Motor City, and this is what we do.
Hey, good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money. Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here this morning.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good. Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot. Jimmy coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Oh.
Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in. I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be here.
I am here and so happy. I'm in. I'm in too.
I'm in. That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, where?
Ginger.
Open your eyes.
Think of the one place you've always wanted to see.
This is where our magic comes from?
They say if you dream a thing more than once,
Please, please, please.
it's sure to come true.
Everything you see exists together in the great circle of life.
There were stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun.
I told you she was tricky.
Life is full of possibilities. What do you want to be remembered for?
The world is in our hands, and we gotta do something with it.
I just want to say a word of thanks to all the artists, the workers, and all of you. The young and the young in heart. You helped make this dream come true.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.